Hey folks, I've been asked by several folks to show and explain the way that I sharpen my loop knives. So I've got a couple loop knives and a couple single side knives that I can explain, and I can show you what I do. I'm not actually going to grind them, but what I'll do is show you the way that I do this. So I start out with a Dremel tool, and this is a special bit. I'll get you this number for this bit in a minute. When it's new, it starts out and it's tapered. So this bit and the grinder, and I set in here at a pretty steep angle. I can't tell you what the angle is. I don't know. It's just a pretty steep angle. And I very lightly touch the inside of the cutting edge right here. And what I want to do is I want to grind this very lightly until I can feel a burr or an edge all the way down on the outside. So you get one side, and then I come in and get the other side here. And when I get both of these, I'll stand it up, and then I'll do the front, and I'll sweep from about halfway up on one side down through the point and back up. And I do this so that I don't set in one spot and grind it out deeper or put a blue spot. So once I get the burr all the way around, now what we're ready to do is take one of the diamond stick sharpeners. This one's made by Easy Lap. Excuse me. There's several of them. This one's from Bass Pro. It's a red head. Got some right here. This one is a jeweler stick. And then we've got one that's a Kershaw. And these are pretty handy. They'll come apart. Excuse me. They'll come apart and they'll store back inside of themselves. So you can find these online. But for me, once I've got this ground, now I'll come in here and all I'm going to do now is clean up the inside, and I'm going to roll that burr all the way to the outside. Doesn't take much. And I just ground these right here right before I started the video. I didn't figure you wanted to hear all the noise. So when I get the inside clean, now I'm literally going to take this and go right across the top, very easy, and roll that burr all the way to the outside. Now, all right, move in real close. There's a wire edge that it'll roll off, and you can see that wire edge right there. You've got to get that wire edge off of it. See that? You've got to get that wire edge off of it. And when you get that wire edge off of it, this knife is razor sharp. And it literally takes me about a minute to get a razor edge all the way around. That's a loop knife. Now here's one. So you'd sharpen this one the same way, and you'd touch it up the same way. Doesn't matter the shape of the knife. I know some people put this open on one side. They'll put it on a grinder, a belt grinder or a buffer, and buff it. Whatever works for you. You do it the easiest way. So again, gently roll that burr to the outside, and then we're gonna, that wire edge right there, we're rolling that wire edge off of it. And when you get that wire edge off, again, it's razor sharp. Now that's the way I do it. Doesn't mean that that's the right way. That's just my way. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. If I can help you in any way, let me know. Thank you.